Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Plain Not Jane. I am Plain Not Jane, and you, my friend, have tuned into this week's 7. This week's 7 is a video series highlighting lessons learned and observations made in my life over the last 7 days. This week's 7 starts now. Number 1. It stinks being the only person in your house that can cornrow, but to be the person that wants to wear them most often. I have got to teach BB and the kids how to cornrow soon. Number 2. Anger can really be a sneaky emotion. Sometimes I find myself feeling angry about unknown stuff. And in those moments, I have to really take a step back and dig deep and remind myself of who I am and the God I serve. I can't allow other people's intentions, or even what I think their intentions might be, to cause me to fall off my path. I can't allow what other people might think or might feel or might do to cause me to be disobedient and to not walk in love. You have to really watch anger. Number 3. So, I broke my favorite teacup. It was just a plain old teacup, nothing fancy. I probably got it at Dollar Tree or somewhere, but it was my favorite. I liked it. But when I broke it, I did something different. Usually, if something like that happens, I fuss, I get upset, I curse, yeah, I cuss, so don't judge me. But this time, when I dropped my cup, my husband and my girls, they heard the crash, and they were all asking if I was okay. And I thought about it. Yeah, I am okay. Like, it's not that important. It's a cup. It's a cheap cup. I can get a replacement. I'm not hurt. There's not even a huge mess to clean up. So yeah, I am okay. And having that small change in my thought process really took what could have been an upsetting event and turned it into something actually pretty pleasant. I was smiling as I cleaned up the cup because I was proud of myself for having a positive reaction. But then, in the middle of cleaning up the mess with a smile on my face, I had an idea. I decided to turn the cup into a cute little planter. So yeah, here's what used to be my favorite teacup. I glued it back together and used the shards to make little shelves to make a cute little air planter. So at this point, I'm like smiling real big because I made a good choice in not tripping. And then I also got this cute little planter to boot. So, yay! Number 4. As a child, I loved reading. Like, that was, next to playing with Barbie dolls, that was my favorite thing to do. If my mama came home with a Nancy Drew book, it was like Christmas all over again. And I really need to apologize to my mama. She has paid so much in overdue library book fines because I would get a book and not want to take it back to the library. It's like ridiculous. Like, I really loved reading as a child. But then life happened and I went from reading because I wanted to reading because I had to study. Yeah, that took the joy out of reading for me. But I'm returning to it, and I've actually gotten a book that I'm reading now. Can you see that? Yeah. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. This book is written by a lady that's actually a chemist, and I know her. She's a really, really sweet lady. Angela is really, really nice. But she wrote this book about natural hair care. And you can see my book is kind of beat up because I keep it in my purse. So whenever I have like a few minutes picking up the kids from school or waiting at the doctor's office or wherever I can get a few minutes, I'll pull it out of my purse and read it. Yeah. But this is my newest book. Well, not my newest book, but this is the book that I'm reading now. And I'm really excited because I'm getting back to something that really brought me a lot of joy as a child. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The dynamic duo have reached a new milestone in their lives. They have learned how to tag team yell at me. See, you have to understand, my babies, they don't cry. Every once in a while, they might cry. You know, if they fall or, I don't know, I'm 30 seconds late with a bottle or something like that. Usually, my babies just fuss. They just yell at me to express their disdain and displeasure with me. But they've learned how to tag team. Tag team yell? Let me explain. At about 3 o'clock this morning, the littlest one, Pet Milk, she woke up yelling. I go in, I try to feed her, I get her settled. As soon as I get her settled, her brother wakes up, Young Mountain, and he starts yelling. I get him settled, she starts yelling. Now she's yelling again, but there's nothing wrong with her. She's clean, she's fed, she's warm, we've played. She's feeding off of her brother, and her brother is feeding off of her. This went on for an hour. These kids tag team yelled at me for an hour during the wee hours of the morning. So I did what any loving mother would do. I left them in their room and I turned on some ocean waves from the Relaxed Guy. If you do not know about his channel, check the description box below. I will leave a link to his channel in the description box below. I heart him. No, seriously, I heart him. His videos have given me so much relief. I can turn it on in the baby's room and it puts them to sleep. The relaxing waves and the visuals, they're not like bright and flashy and stuff. It's really cool, calm, and serene. I put those ocean waves on within 10 minutes. They were both asleep. But yeah, they tried it. My babies, they tried it last night. They tried it. Number 6. It seems like laundry is a never-ending task in my household. It really makes me consider having a minimalist wardrobe for everyone in my house. Like, quite honestly, 7 pieces is sounding like a real good idea, especially when you've spent seemingly years folding little teeny tiny onesies and little teeny tiny pajama pants and rolling up little tiny socks. I need to pay somebody to do my laundry. And finally, number 7. I am learning and relearning the importance of rest. I'll learn the lesson, think that I have it mastered, and then turn around and run myself ragged again. And each time I do that, I wind up getting sick. I wind up with a cold, the flu, a pinched nerve in my back. Something in my body winds up alarming me. You need to rest. Do not go. Stop. Sit down. Rest. So I'm relearning how to stop and rest. I think this might be an ongoing theme with me. Learning it, forgetting the lesson, then relearning it. Hopefully one day it'll stick. Alright, and that has been this week's 7. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a good old thumbs up. And don't forget to click below to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this week's 7 cooking videos, DIY projects, and good old family foolery. So until next week, Go where you celebrate it, not just tolerate it. Be safe. Bye-bye. Just put you right there. Here you go. Girl, it's your time to shine. You better shine, teacup. You better shine, teacup. Mm-hmm.